All right. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Jeremy York, Impact Media. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
I want to start with this. You end up facing a local competitor. Apparently his gym is not far from here. Does that ever play into when you're kind of scouting an opponent, and does it feel a little better to beat the local guy?
I mean, I don't really care about where they're from, where they come from, what they do. I just come here to win. I come here to dominate. All the other stuff is kind of useless. At the end of the day, we're coming in there. He's a warrior. He came out. He gave it all he's got. But obviously, my skills were better tonight. I was sharper. I was faster, and to just outskill him basically. He's a tough guy. Shout out to him. His gym, Atlanta top team. I know they work hard. That they do all they can to win, and he gave it his best. But tonight was my night.
You're 22 years old. Just got your first finish in the PFL. And first, how does it feel after your debut, coming here, get the first round finish like that? Is this what you were hoping for?
Yeah. I mean, there was so much doubt since last August. I had the worst camp of my life. I was sick. I got cut. All this unfortunate stuff, and it was such a mental battle. Of first off, I moved to Killcliff. And I was like, okay, I'm training some of the best guys. That boosted my confidence. I finally got a full camp with those killers over there: Henry Hooft, Greg Jones, Nick Lenz, Dieter Navarro. My coach. Shout out to Elvin. He was my dummy. I was beating up on him in the back room. He kind of made it better for me this fight. But it's been such a hard mental adversity to come out and be like, okay, last fight. Don't judge me by my last fight. I showed up, and I feel like I performed to the best of my ability, and I really hope to keep performing that. I'm still young, like you said. I got a lot of growth to do. This isn't my peak. I'm just gonna keep getting better every single fight.
And so what's the path forward to do that? Kind of where do you see your line through PFL going?
Man, I just want to stick with them. I hope I'll get a fight here in the next couple months. I want to stay active. I almost had a year layoff. I had about this last August, but I'm almost happy with that. It's also a new weight class, so all 45ers. I just want to keep lining them up, keep fighting every couple months, as much as PFL can give me. I feel pretty healthy after this fight. Just looking forward to get straight back into it. Just keep winning, keep stacking, and then eventually, 8-9 fights might be in the season.
So 8 or 9 fights in the season.
Yes, sir.
You're not looking for next year's season.
No. I want to take it slow. I'm young. I want to be smart. I want to be calculated, and I want to trust my coaching. And honestly, if my coaches say, "Hey, you're ready to go to the season next year," I'm gonna trust my coach. I'm gonna go to the season next year.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Did the fight kind of play out the way you wanted it to, or did just the opportunity to go for that submission present itself?
Oh my God! Literally everything that we planned, that I planned, I was running through my head all these scenarios, all these things, and I knew I was gonna outstrike him. And obviously the submission just presented itself, like you said, and I just jumped on the opportunity. I was really hoping to knock him out, but he had a tough chin. He was hard. I almost thought he recovered on the ground. I was like, okay, I'm not going to gas myself out. I'm going to stay calculated. But then the submission to present itself, he got his arm under there. That's one of my favorite chokes. Darce choke. I just locked it in right away and got the finish.
Bouncing off that, was there anything that he did that surprised you during the fight, or that you weren't necessarily expecting?
Honestly, no. Everything that we practiced, that we trained, that I was thinking about over studying him, my coach is studying his film. Literally everything went to game plan. That fight couldn't have gotten more perfectly. I was setting up that cross to that head kick in the locker room. I was setting up the other same side head kick. I was just, I think he switches both stances too. I was watching his fight, and I was just ready for either this side or this side, whichever it is. I was going to get that head kick.
What does this mean to either you or your family?
Man, this means so much, man. My mom came out, my girlfriend, my man, just all of them came out. A couple of my friends also came out, man. Shout out to all of them. Driving down here and supporting me, especially since I was fighting a hometown guy, man. That little bit of support means the world to me, and I really love my mom. I love my dad. He's watching back at home. But yeah, shout out to them. They're amazing people. They've gotten me this far. My dad grew up being my boxing coach. My mom has always been there to support me, and this is just amazing.
Do you plan to kind of hang out for a few days, or how do you plan to celebrate?
No, I'm actually going to my girlfriend's sister's wedding tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations.
So yeah, congratulations to her. So yeah, I'll be at a wedding tomorrow in Kentucky, celebrating that. But yeah, I'm just gonna have fun. Take a little bit of time off, enjoy a little bit, and straight back to work. Any other questions? Anybody else?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.